Nina, why you gotta come up here every time? Huh? Hello! How are you guys doing today? I missed you so much. Today, you guys, we are having something that I have not had in such a very long time. I've cooked it and didn't eat it. I have seen other people eat it and enjoy it, but I just will not eat it. But today, all of that has changed because I am going to be eating it. This is a meal that when I said that I get older, I will not be eating this. I will not be making this. My kids won't be eating it. I just will not be eating it. Like, I just will not. So this video is dedicated to my mom. I'm also going to be dedicating this to all the single mothers out there doing their absolute best. I just want you to know that I am proud of you. You're doing your absolute best. You're doing great. You're doing a great job, and you deserve to feel appreciated. You do not need to be ashamed of anything, whether you're on EBT, whether you're getting assistance, whether your kids are eating maybe the same stuff over and over again. You're doing your absolute best and they are fed. So this video is going to be like a little story time, and it might get a little bit emotional, but I mean, hey, we're going to just go with it. So you guys, this is spaghetti, and this is homemade spaghetti, and I have some Texas toast here. I also have a salad here, just a garden salad with tomatoes, onions, lettuce, and of course I have my French dressing mixed with Italian. I like that combination. And this is just basic spaghetti. This is how I like my spaghetti. I don't like a bunch of cheese and all that on it. This is the spaghetti that my mom would make. It's a little on the sweeter side. We did grow up having like a sweet like spaghetti. So that is what we're having today, and I'm so excited about it, you guys. Father, bless this food in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you so much for providing, oh God. Even if it's something that we don't want to eat, God, I pray and I thank you that there is food to eat, and that is the most important thing, that there is food to eat. The belly is full, and we thank you, God, for that. Thank you for providing. Thank you for what you're doing in the lives of the viewers. Thank you for what you're doing in my life. God, I thank you for using me as a vessel to get the message across, to speak from your point of view, God, from your perspective, to encourage people, to give them hope, oh God. I thank you for that, oh God. Thank you for trusting me. In Jesus' precious name, amen. All right, you guys. So, but I don't like spaghetti with a bunch of stuff in it. I just like it simple. Very simple. Oh man, I'm so excited, y'all. I haven't had this in so long, but I wanted it. Like, I just wanted some spaghetti. I really wanted some spaghetti. Hold on, y'all. I can barely do it. Okay, y'all, let's give it a taste. This is so good. Tastes like mommy's spaghetti. So good, y'all. I like that. So, growing up, y'all, this is good. Growing up, spaghetti, and it's so funny because we all laugh about it as a family. My mom laughs about it. She thinks it's funny. My mom has a great personality. She doesn't take things personal. She thinks it's funny when me and my sister tell her different stories and stuff. And sometimes she don't even remember. Sometimes as a parent, I've noticed that when you're in such survival mode, you might forget certain things. You don't remember it because you've been in survival mode. You've been in a survival mode just trying to do the best that you can do. And you might not remember certain things. So, when I got older, I said, when I get older, I am not making spaghetti. I am not eating spaghetti. I like spaghetti. Don't get me wrong. I do like spaghetti. But we had it so much growing up that I said I would not be eating it. I'm not even really a big pasta eater like that. I just have to be in the mood for pasta. I will eat it, but eating this was, we ate it so much growing up that I just ended up not liking it anymore. That's another thing. I don't like my noodles to be too soft. My mom was a single mother doing her absolute best. Spaghetti was a fast and easy meal for her. You know, it's quick and easy. And she definitely made it delicious. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't nasty. But just get tired of eating it after a while. And it didn't affect Chelsea like that. Because Chelsea still eats spaghetti. But one time, you guys, I gotta tell y'all this story. One time, I don't know, maybe I was like 6, 7, I don't know, pretty young. And my mom was like, y'all come on, dinner's ready. And I came out, our plates were ready, the food was sitting out on the table. And I was like, spaghetti again? I don't want that. And my mom was like, well, you can go to bed hungry. You don't have to eat nothing. And she said, go to your room. You don't got to eat nothing. You don't got to eat. You just go to bed hungry then. And I went to my room, like she said. My plate was still sitting there. And maybe like an hour later, I'm like, Mommy, Mom, everybody had eaten. Her and Chelsea in the living room watching a movie or something. They eating snacks now. I'm still in the room. And I said, Mom. She said, what? I said, I'm hungry. She said, your plate is right there. You said you didn't want it. You said you didn't want what I cooked. I thought you didn't want what I cooked. I thought you said you didn't want that. I said, I'm hungry. She was like, come on out here. I came out, I'm crying. She reheated my food up. It was still sitting there. Reheated my food. And I sat there and ate the food. And do you think I did it again? That was a lesson. That was a lesson that I had to learn. To be grateful. That was a lesson that I had to learn. To be grateful for food to eat. It may not be what you want, but it's something to eat. And of course, I didn't understand at the time that my mom is doing her absolute best. This is what she can afford at the time. This fits her time. You know, the amount of time that she has, because she has so many, a million things on her mind that she has to worry about. But she's making sure that we have food to eat. But we never went hungry. We always had what we needed. And she did her absolute best. So shout out to my mom for that. The meal was delicious. It reminds me so much of my childhood. And I just want to say to the single mothers, you're doing your absolute best. Even if no one's telling you how good you're doing your absolute best. Even if you got to be on EBT, you're doing your absolute best. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not going to be like that forever. It might just be what you got to do for right now. Yes, we grew up like that, but we came out to be beautiful girls, very smart. Our environment had nothing to do with how we turned out in our adulthood. Do we have some scars? Of course, just like anybody else would. Do we have our own challenges? Absolutely, just like anybody else would. But that doesn't take away from the greatness that my mother instilled in us. And it doesn't take away from the greatness that you are instilling in your children. It doesn't take away from your motherhood. Being in public housing doesn't take away from who you are as a mom. Being on EBT doesn't take away from who you are as a mom. And has nothing to do with it. It is a tool. It is a tool to help you get to where you're going. If you use it as a tool. Now, you can either use it as a crutch and stay on it for years and years and years, or you can use it as a tool as this is just temporary and it's going to get me to where I need to go. It's your decision at the end of the day, how you want to do it. So I just want to let you guys know that you're doing an amazing job. And I mean, some stuff, it was just spaghetti. Because I love hot dogs. Hot dogs and baked beans, we ate that too. You know, that's considered a struggle meal. Now, we wasn't doing bologna sandwiches and stuff like that. There was some stuff, even my mom has some stuff for herself that she won't eat. Like, because she had so much Spam growing up in her childhood, we've never had Spam. I don't know what Spam tastes like. My mom hates Spam. I have no idea what Spam tastes like. I would love to try it. Maybe I could try it this month. Because somebody did do a Spam sandwich that looked incredible. And Lips would eat stuff like that. Spam sandwiches and stuff like that. Maybe I'll try that Spam sandwich or something. Because I've never had it. She also never gave us stuff like Vienna sausages. But I've had Vienna sausages and I don't like it. I don't like Vienna sausages. But to my moms out there, you're doing good, babe. Don't let nobody shame you because you're on food stamps. Don't let anybody shame you. It don't gotta be like that always. It's just like that for now. It's just like that because you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't be ashamed that you're a single mother. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't want you to be ashamed if you're a young mother. That doesn't define your future. Being a young mother, it does not define your future. It does not mean that you're not going to be able to accomplish anything. It does not mean that you're not going to amount to anything. It does not mean that God can't use your circumstances to transform your life. It does not mean that it can't be used for a testimony. It does not mean anything. It just means that that's where you are right now. So don't let any of your mistakes, any of your past trauma, anything that is meant to make you feel less than. You might see somebody else living a life, living lavish life, doing so good, eating steak and lobster, and you got to sit and eat whatever. It's not going to be like that always, babe. It's not going to be like that forever. If the seasons change, y'all, I've been saying this since I started my channel. If the seasons change, if it goes from winter, spring, summer, or fall, why can't your circumstance change? Why can't your financial situation change? Why can't your relationship status change? Why can't anything in your life change? It can change. If you believe that it will change, it can change, and it will change. So I want to shout out my mom. Mommy, thank you so much for everything that you've done. Thank you for the lessons that you've taught my sister and I. Thank you for the sacrifices that you've made. Thank you for even just giving me life. I just thank you for just even giving me life. Thank you. Thank you for absolutely everything that you've done for Chelsea and I. And it means the absolute world to me. You got to give people their flowers, because there's some people that can't even complain about their mother anymore. There's some people that wish, like if I didn't have my mom right now and just eating this meal, you know what I mean? It would make me feel some type of way. It's these things right here that make us who we are. And it helps shape. It helps to shape us. It wasn't nasty spaghetti. Definitely can't say it was nasty. I was just tired of eating it. And now look at me for an example. And you guys, you all know I'm not perfect. I've had my struggles over the years, and I'm working on healing. That is one thing that I'm working on. I'm working on healing. You know, things in my childhood, I'm working on that, and that's a beautiful thing. But it doesn't take away from anything. It's a part of my story. It's a part of my life. I grew up eating struggle meals. Right now, I'm eating steak and lobster. Honey, you can't beat that. You grew up eating struggle meals, and now you're eating food for a living. You grew up eating ramen noodles. Oh, that was another thing, ramen noodles. It was spaghetti and ramen noodles. Absolute no for me. And when I moved out, got my own place, I never bought a pack of noodles ever. I never ate that. But now, look how the tables turn. You grew up eating something. And now you can eat steak and lobster if you want to. I mean, that's a blessing. So, you know, so give yourself some grace. We all need grace. Give yourself some grace. And give yourself a pat on the back. And if no one is telling you that you're doing a great job as a mom, I'm here to tell you you're doing great. You're not going to have all the answers. It's not going to be perfect. But you're doing your absolute best. And your absolute best is good enough for right now, for what you got. And so I just want to take away the shame and let you know that it's not going to be like that always. Sweetie, if you got to get stamps for your kids to eat, you just got to get stamps for the kids to eat right now. That doesn't make you a bad mom. There should be no embarrassment when it comes to feeding your child, no matter how you have to feed the child. Let people say whatever they're going to say. They're going to talk regardless. If you was feeding steak and lobster to your child, they're going to say your baby shouldn't be eating steak and lobster. If you're eating ramen noodles, they're going to say something about that. If you was feeding them McDonald's, they're going to have something to say about that. If you was feeding them caviar and shrimp and this and that and sushi, they're going to have something to say about that. Oh, they shouldn't be eating that. Their little stomachs can't eat that. Oh, this, oh, that. People are going to have something to say no matter what you do on this planet. They're going to have something to say. You can't do nothing right, period. Whether you're doing so good or whether you're doing so bad. And that's exactly when people ask me, where does your confidence come from? How do you do it? You've been through so much. What keeps you going? This, that, and the third. What keeps me going is understanding that every person on this planet, the ones that do judgment, the ones that have so much to say, they are messed up too. Everybody has something going on in their life. And the person that's absolutely judging you, those be the main ones that have the biggest issues and the biggest problems. The ones that's sitting around judging somebody else, judging you because you want EPT, judging you because of this, judging you because of that. They're the ones that's all messed up. They're the ones that's all messed up. There is no shame in nothing. You shouldn't be ashamed of nothing. So this was delicious, y'all. I've had enough. It's really good. I don't like watery spaghetti. I made this spaghetti just like how my mom make it. She do ground beef, no onions or nothing like that, and it just ground beef. The meat is seasoned to perfection. It's always good. She would use Prego sauce. The Prego was her go-to sauce. She would season it and it'd be good. Very simple, no cheese or nothing like that on it. Very simple. This is exactly how she made it. And I mean, some people put fish on it. I've never had spaghetti like how I see some people doing spaghetti and fried chicken or spaghetti and fish. We never had that. It was just straight spaghetti. Maybe like some bread, salad, something like that. But spaghetti is delicious. Don't get me wrong. I love spaghetti. I like pasta. I'm not a big pasta person. I don't crave pasta. I don't want pasta. That's not my type of food. But I do like it and I will eat it. But my favorite growing up, I did like a few struggle meals. We would eat sloppy joe. We would eat tuna fish sandwiches. We would eat ramen noodles. We would eat spaghetti. But I loved hot dogs. Hot dogs was like my favorite meal as a little kid, and it's still my favorite now. Excuse me. I love a good beef hot dog, and I love a loaded hot dog. Honey, loaded up with all kinds of stuff on it: peppers, tomatoes, mayonnaise, ketchup, pickle, onion. Honey, I want all of it on my hot dog. But yeah, you guys, it wasn't all bad. My childhood we had a very good childhood. My mom did the best she could. Of course, we had struggles just like anybody else would have struggles. And some of those struggles that I had, I just had to work through that and, work through different things. And, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So, life is a journey. I'm so grateful for healing. I'm so grateful for overcoming every obstacle that I've had in my life. My life has been, it's a journey. Life is just a journey. And I'm grateful for every experience. I'm grateful for my childhood. And I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful that God handpicked my mother to be my mother. Absolutely. So grateful for that. An amazing mom. No mom is perfect. There's no one perfect. She did the best that she could. And I think she might have been hard on herself in our childhood. But one thing that she did do is she worked hard to make sure that she did better. She didn't want to be on food stamps forever. She utilized the stuff that they give you. You know what I mean? Schooling. My mom went to school. They offered free schooling. She got a degree out of that. Changed her degree and did other things. And, you know, it wasn't always like that. And doing different programs and stuff like that just to do better. All this stuff is out here. You know, people who make excuses and sit around and say, you know, woe is me, it's because you don't want better. You don't want to fix it. You don't want to change it. You want to act like a victim, or maybe you feel like somebody's supposed to do everything for you, or maybe it's all supposed to be handed out for you. I don't know. But I do know that, you know, being on government assistance is no excuse as to why you can't change your life and do better. You can absolutely do better if you choose to do better. There's tools and stuff out here to make your life better. There's programs and stuff out here to make your life better. It doesn't have to be like that. It's like that because you don't want better. So that's just a story time for me, you guys, growing up. And it's just a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to say to the moms out there that is doing the best they can, baby, there's no shame. Take the shame away. Don't feel bad about nothing. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a great mom. You're doing your absolute best. No one can shame you. You got this. You have a beautiful gift in your home. The laughs, the giggles, the story times, the stories that you guys are creating, the memories. That's the stuff that means the most. Not what somebody's eating every day. Not what you can and can't do. It's the love that's in the house. It's the nurturing. It's the kindness. It's the motherhood. It's all of that. All of that is what the child is going to remember. All of that is what the child is going to remember. I can tell you guys so many amazing stories that my mom did when we were younger. Just creating nothing out of something, turning nothing into something to make us have fun. You know, she doesn't have any money, but come on, y'all, we're going to go to the park. All I got is $5. We're going to go to the park. She made everything a competition. She made everything a learning experience. Whoever can do the monkey bars the faster is going to get a popsicle, but we all both end up getting a popsicle. But she made us very competitive. She made us very resourceful. We didn't have, oh man, I don't want to get emotional. You guys, I didn't want to get emotional talking about this. We didn't have everything growing up. She couldn't buy us everything that she wanted to buy us as a mom, but she did her absolute best. She would make everything like a fun experience. Everything was a fun experience. And she did her absolute best. She made everything fun. You know, we all can sing. All of us can sing. So she would make up songs, make up dances, and make fun in the house. And she don't have no money, but she would make up fun dances and have us singing around the house. And that's why we act silly now. Like we all three of us together is ridiculous. Like we act so silly. Like you guys would be laughing at us because we just act like that when we're all together. And it just reminds me of our childhood. She made everything out of a song, our phone number, for us to remember our address when we were younger, made it into a song, remembering our phone number, 559-4954. That was our phone number when I was younger. And she would turn everything into a song and make everything fun. And it's just great. I'm so grateful to still have my mom. I'm so grateful for her love. And I'm grateful that I'm her daughter. I'm thankful for all the lessons, all the love, all of everything, the good times, the bad times, everything. I'm grateful for it all. And one of the things that makes me so emotional and proud of my mom is that we didn't have everything growing up. Sometimes we had hand-me-downs. Sometimes we had to, we would get clothes, like hand-me-down clothes and stuff, maybe from somebody in the family or something like that. We had new stuff too, but like sometimes like we just had hand-me-downs. And growing up like that, it made me and my sister very resourceful. Which is why I know how to do my makeup the way that I do, which is why I know how to do my hair, which is why we can create outfits and earrings and this and that, because we had to be resourceful. My mom has taught us how to be resourceful. And one thing that I do know how to do, you guys, if I don't know how to do anything else, I know how to survive. I know how to survive. Like I can lose everything. I'm the type of person, I can lose everything, but I'm not going to be looking busted up in a mess because, honey, I know how to do my hair because I had to do my hair when I was younger. Sometimes we can't get our hair done, but we have to do our hair. We had to learn how to do our hair. I had to learn how to do weave ponytails. That was one of my favorite hairstyles growing up. I would do like weave ponytails. And when I was in high school, I would just do my own hair. I would y'all probably don't know nothing about this, but you take the track hair. I would rod the hair. I would put the mousse or whatever on it. I would rod it, and then I would put it in a microwave. And I would put it in a microwave for like a minute and let it sit. And then I would let it sit, and then I would put my hair in a ponytail, wrap it up, and take it out. And then I got like a really cute weave ponytail, nice long ponytail with curls, and it looks cute. And people done thought that I got my hair done. So even like with our clothes, being, how we dress and making earrings, you know what I mean? Seeing like earrings and stuff and making it ourselves and being creative and creating something, creating something out of nothing. We are resourceful. Me and my sister are resourceful, and that's because of our upbringing and because of our mom teaching us to work with what you got, baby. You got to work with what you got. Learn how to survive. I'm not going to be out here not knowing what to do. If I don't got no money, or if I can't, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out because I'm determined. And that's value. Somebody can have everything given to them and they don't know how to survive. They don't know how to be resourceful. If something happens, they don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. But I'm grateful for those experiences, and I'm grateful for my mom. So I love each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys got something out of this video. To my moms out there, give yourself some grace. Pick yourself up. Look at your kids. Hug them. And know that it's a gift and it's a blessing. It is a blessing. This experience, this love that you're giving your child, it's a blessing. The laughs, the giggles, the cries, the mommies, the mommy this, the mommy that. It's a blessing, honey. It is a blessing. Because you're going to blink and look up and the child is 15, 16 and time goes by so quick. It's a wonderful gift from God, and it's a blessing. So God bless the moms out there. God bless you guys if you're doing your absolute best. You're doing amazing. Give yourself a pat on the back and take some time to yourself and appreciate yourself. Okay? I love you guys. God bless you all. I'm praying for each and every one of you. May God continue to bless you, keep you, give you more peace, more love, more finances, more abundance, more prosperity, more little laughs, more giggles. May your children be protected from all hurt, harm, and danger. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.